Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Today, we are going to be working on getting our Yearn cape from the Minecraft movie live event. Now, I have already collected this cape on my main account, but just for fun, I thought I would live stream the whole thing on my secondary account. So let's go ahead and collect the Yearn cape. Just a friendly reminder, if you haven't collected it yet, it should only take you about an hour to complete. And the event ends tomorrow at 4 p.m. All right, here we go. A Minecraft movie. I'm so excited. I'm going to see the movie in like 2 days. Seen it Tuesday night, so I'm pretty excited about that. I've seen a few little sneak peeks and things, but I've been pretty good at avoiding the spoilers. I'm really excited to see just how this movie actually turns out. I'm really hoping it's going to be good. If not, I will be very, very disappointed. Also, I think this event has some music, so I'll probably I assume I have that turned off, so I'll check once we get in here, but just gotta finish this little intro-matic thing right now. Now, like I said, this event should only take about an hour to complete, but just because it's going to take an hour to complete does not mean we're only going to be here for an hour. So I've got 2 hours. I think we go all the way and just see if we can 100% this event. And then I do believe there's music. So let's see. There is music. Put that at like 40%. I gotta say, the swords and everything, it all looks really cool. My only complaint... Okay. My only complaint is that the bows in the battle minigame tend to be a little laggy. Yeah, the cape is really nice. I do, like I have it on my main account. This is my secondary account, so I haven't yet gotten it. But, yeah, it's really nice. You know what? Let's start with the outer walls. Most of the event is spent at the outer walls, which, in my opinion, it's a little unfortunate because the outer walls, it's not the most thrilling part of this, in my opinion. I think the mines is fun, and I think the wilderness had the best opportunity to be like amazing, but they kind of wasted it. I felt like if the wilderness could have been a bit better, and it would have been the best part. Hello, what's up, Neil? All right, we are in. All right. Whoa, did you just throw a sword? Yo, give me one. Give me one. Oh, that's a... I thought that was a hammer for a second. I was like, Minecraft Dungeons? Lore? Huh? Alright. So, I do remember 20 ghast kills is one of the big ones, so... Uh-oh. I think let's see if we can't poach some ghasts right now, and then hopefully we can get a nice upgrade. Well, you see, Neil, today we are getting the Yearn cape on my second account here. Collected the cape last night on my main account. Thought we'd have some fun tonight and collect it on my secondary. And I also got this stream going on Twitch, so I believe if you go watch over there, you're able to claim the home cape if you haven't done that already. Because that is also available until tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly what time the Yearn, or I'm not entirely sure what time exactly the TikTok and Twitch capes are no longer available. The Yearn cape at 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time, that the event goes away. I would assume the other two capes are the exact same time. Uh-oh. Gotta go. Is there a way for me to, like, get down there? I would love to try and melee some of these. What are you guys looking at? Anything special in here? Huh. Can I pick these up? Oh, I can. Can I go through these gates? No. I see people out there. There's got to be a way to get out there. I'm just not sure how yet. How am I getting shot at in the tower? Oh, this level's pretty much done already. Yep, level completed. I did next to nothing. Thank you for carrying, teammates. Is it just me, or does this, like, one cherry tree look so out of place? Why is there a single cherry tree here? There's not another cherry tree anywhere in this area. It's so out of place. Tell you what, let's protect this iron golem. There's already 3 guys in the middle there, so hopefully they'll protect that central dude. Because one of the quests, you gotta complete 5 of these rounds with 2 iron golems surviving, so it'll be my job to protect you, sir. Get away! Really? That still hit me? Oh, the normal bow does so little. I really gotta get those power upgrades. I can't believe how expensive the upgrades were, though. It's like 1,200 emeralds. Kind of ridiculous. Because you don't get that many emeralds that quick. How did that miss? Oh, guys, there's 3 of you protecting that one. How have you not got him? How are you guys not saving him? Gotta do it all myself. There are 3 of them right next to the 1 iron golem. How is that one more dead than mine? Oh no. Oh no. Get the ghast. Guys, get the ghast. Oh no. Save the iron golem. Oh, speaking of ghasts, I don't know if anyone saw, but in Bedrock previews, the Happy Ghast finally released. They also updated the normal ghast texture, which I was not expecting. Aww. Was not expecting that, but the normal ghast texture got an upgrade. And they actually look a lot closer to the Minecraft movie ghasts than, like, they ever did. I wasn't expecting that, but they looked very... Not exactly, but they looked oddly similar to them. What? Did we just fail? Is that what happened? Did we just fail? I didn't know that you could fail this game. I didn't fail once last night. Oh my god, what happened? I didn't know... Wow. Did not know you could fail this game. Alright, we really need some upgrades. Tell you what, let's... Sorry, but we're gonna have to abandon these guys. Let's go to the mines. We gotta get some upgrades. Wow. Let's see if we can't get ourselves an iron pickaxe so we can just get a bunch of diamonds real quick. Because those, if I'm not mistaken, give you the most points. The mine concept is so cool. I really wish you could find stuff like this in the actual game. It's not that I like Bedrock more than Java. Actually, recently, I've been doing hardcore stuff, and they added it to Bedrock, but I decided to do it over on Java, just because I kind of think it's better on Java, to be honest. I've been doing a lot of redstone stuff recently in there too. I don't have to worry about it breaking like I do on Bedrock. On top of it, I can have more mods than I can on Bedrock. I don't have to pay for it like I do on Bedrock. The only reason I'm here right now is because the event is Bedrock exclusive. I used to do only Bedrock, but then I got a better PC, got a bit of an upgrade, so now I can do Java. So I do both now, but I kind of think I like Java a bit more. I played Bedrock for like, geez, how long has it been? It's been like, I think it's been 9 years, maybe 10 on Bedrock now. I've only been on Java for about a year, maybe a bit less actually. And just in that time, the reliability on Java is so much nicer. But at the same time, the bugs and everything you'll get on Bedrock, they allow for some really fun times. Some really just exciting moments with friends. Both versions are great, but both have their issues. For instance, Java Redstone. I've been doing some redstone over there with the crafter, trying to make some automatic stuff recently. Pistons on Java have this thing called quasi-connectivity, and I cannot figure it out for the life of me. Bedrock Redstone would do random stuff, but I never had to worry about a piston randomly firing because of a redstone signal coming from 2 blocks away. And I don't get why it happens, but it does. Yeah, Action and stuff came out like right around the time I moved to Java. I've seen a lot of tutorials, or not tutorials, but like, you know, breakdowns of it. And they paired it with this other one. It's like realistic biomes or something. And the game looks actually fantastic. Like, I can't believe it's Bedrock Edition. Quite frankly, it looks that good. And if you pair that with the RTX features, if you have that capability, it looks phenomenal. Not to mention they're implementing those brand new shaders for Bedrock really soon here. I would assume the next game drop they're going to release a very like early version of them. So, I mean, Bedrock's got a lot of exciting stuff coming. I just hope those shaders ends up being like really nice. Oh, hi. I hope those shaders do actually end up being really nice though. Because I've had my experience with the Bedrock RTX stuff. It's kind of a disappointment, quite frankly. The devs really do care more about Bedrock, honestly. The thing is with Bedrock, they can market all of it. It's a lot easier to market. They can get a lot more money out of it. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but like in just the titles, if you open the game from the launcher, it used to be Minecraft Bedrock Edition and then Java Edition. Now it's Java Edition and then just Minecraft. Like, Bedrock is their main thing. They can push it on every platform, and they have the marketplace, which is the big thing. And the thing is, on Bedrock, because they made it really difficult to make add-ons and stuff work, the marketplace is like the only way people can do it now. There are still some free alternatives, but they usually aren't as good. And, you know, everyone's like, oh my god, yay, the marketplace. On Java, they couldn't get away with marketing that because it's been free for years. People would absolutely hate it. They would revolt. You know? Yeah, the McDonald's meal. I was so confused when I saw that. Their whole thing is they're marketing like an exclusive skin, I believe, but I don't get that. I don't even know what the skin looks like, actually. I've heard it like Spotify ads, but I haven't actually seen it yet. I've seen like this purple blob ad. I don't know if that's the skin, but that also kind of confuses me because it's not like it's that big of a deal in my opinion. No, I did not get a meal. One of my friends really wants me to go get one. I'm like, I don't think that's worth the money, but I might. We'll see. But I usually just use my own custom skin. Right now I have this character creator skin because it's my alt account. Also, the custom skins I make don't work on these event servers. They don't allow them. They just turn your skin into Steve, which I don't understand why they don't allow custom skins on these events. Kind of a letdown. But yeah. Also, they've spent all this time making the character creator stuff, and then they go label these skins and these skin packs and stuff, and you can't put the character creator items on those skins, which is so frustrating. I made my custom Warden onesie skin. I love this thing. I've worn it for like 3 to 4 years straight, pretty much ever since 119. It's 3D? What you mean by 3D? I think I gotta look this thing up. Oh, no. Okay, I gotta go. I think I'm gonna have to look this thing up. You say 3D? That's really piqued my interest. I'm really kind of curious what they did with this thing now. Do you mean like 3D in the aspect of like the Jack Black Steve skin they released, where it's got like the different I'm not even sure how to explain it, like hitbox difference? Ooh, I'm really curious. I think I'm gonna have to look this up. Because that's one thing that they can do. All the custom skins I can make, you could never make something like that with those like 3D aspects, like the bigger belly or the poofy hair like they did on the Jack Black Steve. That's just not something you can do in the custom skin software things. It's all 2D. You can have that third layer, but it doesn't do too much. Yeah, dimensions on it. Okay, that kind of figures. Makes sense. Yeah, I might get it. I'm not sure. I'm not in a big rush. I assume that's going to be around for a little while. It's not like this event. Also, speaking of this event, I don't understand why they had it go away pretty much right after the movie came out. The whole thing is about the Minecraft movie. That's what all these capes are. But they're having it all go away the weekend the movie comes out. I would think it'd make more sense to have it start this weekend and go for the next 2 weeks, not have it start 2 weeks before the movie goes out and then end when the movie drops. That doesn't make any sense to me, but oh no. Yeah, we're not dealing with that. I mean, we have a decent load. It's probably about time to get out of here. I'm not exactly sure how the emeralds are scored for this, but hopefully we have enough to get a upgrade on something, make our lives a little bit easier. If I can find the exit. Also, what is with this creepy Indiana Jones type music down here? It's till May 6th. Well, that's good. That's good to know. Okay, where's the sign? There's got to be a sign that tells me which way to go. I've seen them all over. Of course, now that I need one, I can't find it. Oh, mine shaft. Got to be in here somewhere. There it is. Which way? This way. This way. Ah, there it is. Perfect. We have quite a lot of stuff. Little over almost 3 stacks. A little shy. Oh, there we go. That's enough for a upgrade. Perfect. So that should definitely have us done with the mining part of this quest. Yep. Outer Walls, we still have more to do there. Outer Walls is also the second quest. And the 5th quest, I believe. Yeah. However, we weren't doing too good there, so either we need to get a lot more upgrades, or hopefully we can just kind of wait for some new people to cycle in there. Maybe some people with better aim, perchance. Because there were like 4 people there, and somehow we lost. Like, your aim's got to be really bad if with 5 people total we couldn't do that. And I know my bow was weak, but I was hitting most of those shots, I believe. What do I do here? Do I do the bow? Wait, did that say 12? Did that say 12,000 or? Oh, no, 1,200. So do I upgrade the bow and go back to the wall? Or do I upgrade the pickaxe and go do some diamond mining? I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Also, you guys don't look very Minecraft movie-like. Would have loved to see some more goofy-looking textures on these guys in the event. Mojang, what is this? You got this tiny little like thing sticking out. It's like a quarter of a block. Mojang, I have been wanting something like this for a while. And you guys have it here, but I can't get it in my survival worlds. Mojang. Mojang, we're gonna have to have a chat, guys. Come on. What? Look at this. It's like a quarter of a block. And it's like maybe a third of a block this way. That is really nice, Mojang. What? Why can't I get one? Alright, bow and arrow it is. Bow and arrow upgrade. I guess we're gonna go back to the outer walls. But seriously, Mojang, you have all these nice blocks in this event. Why can we not get these in an update? I saw a flower box on that building. Do you have any idea how much I want a flower box block? Alright, so I'm not sure how many more monsters we gotta kill, but I know we need to shoot 12 more gas down, so. Okay, I'm already getting fireballed at. That's lovely. Ah, there we go. We can one-shot a piglin now. Much better. That is lovely. Good choice with the bow. Okay, my aim is awful. I'm blaming the server lag. That's obviously the only reasonable explanation. It's totally not that I just have bad aim. That'd be absurd. Ridiculous. Server lag. Oh. Alright, that was a snipe. If we just ignore the fact that it was a ghast and it's like impossible to miss something that big, that was a snipe. Get that little guy. They move so weird. Hey, stop that. Save him. Save the iron golem. No, stop shooting him. You know, it'd be really cool if ghasts, they updated the ghast texture. If they had like those lava eyes, that would be so cool. I'd actually support that. I think that's a really cool look. The lava tears. That's such a cool look. Is there only one iron golem? Aw, guys. We need two. Uh-oh. We need 2 iron golems, not 1. Wait, no, there's another one right here. Save it, save it, save it, save it, save it, save it. These fireballs are coming from nowhere. Stop! No, player, move! You're the reason that the thing's getting shot. You're standing too close. Get away. There we go. So that... Okay, we almost got that quest. Yeah, we got 4 more to go on that. Tell you what, no one's down there. Let's go protect the iron golems all the way down on the right end. So hopefully I can single-handedly protect one of, if not both these guys, and the rest of them will hopefully save that center guy. So we have a much better chance now, I think. Except this dude's standing in the middle of the field doing nothing. Lovely. Get back. I gotta snipe them like as soon as they spawn in so that they don't have a chance to get anywhere near it. Also, Hoglin wearing netherite armor, that is cool. Like, incredibly cool. Mojang, can we get netherite horse armor by chance? That would be fantastic. Oh no. I got too focused on that other golem. I kind of forgot about him. Alright, no, I gotta save one. I can only save one. Oh, come on. Well, now that I'm this close, it should be impossible to miss, right? How is that gas still alive? There's so many. No, I'm trying so hard. Please, please, please live. Please live. Oh. I can't even properly bow spam. The server's just got that ping. Just enough ping that I can't bow spam. I count 5 more players, like in addition to me. Guys, there were 4 of you down there. You couldn't save one more? That's frustrating. That's incredibly frustrating. Alright, I'm just gonna focus on saving this one golem, because I think I can do that. Trying to do 2, I think really distracted me there. But I should be able to single-handedly save a golem if I focus solely on that one golem. Do you have a speed potion on? Oh wow, that's a lot of piggies. Shoot me, I don't care. I'll tank it, I gotta save this golem. Uh-oh. Prioritize the gas, they can do the most damage. Oh, the bow does not shoot fast enough, come on. Alright, that one's... nope. Okay. He's surviving. He's doing good. Just keep it up. Oh, now that was a snipe. That was kind of a snipe. Uh-oh. Yeah, we need another bow upgrade for sure. I'm not sure which of these guys does the most damage, but... Uh-oh. Again, we gotta prioritize the ghast, because they'll do the most damage. And then we gotta try and get all these little guys with the one... Uh-oh. Well, we got that. Oh, come on, I'm trying so hard here. I'm so close. Please live. Please? Oh my goodness. I was like 1 away. Look at how close I was. If he lived, I would have... Uh-oh. Well, one more game, actually. One more game and we can get another bow upgrade. And I think once we have power 2, we should have no problem keeping the golem alive single-handedly. Because, unfortunately, no one has bothered to come by and help me yet. Also, it looks like half the players that were here left, because I only see one other now. That's not good. But a few more kills, we should have enough emeralds for another upgrade. That still hit me, really? Let's try and get the gas to save him. Alright. I can't hit him, he's going too quick. Come on, one more arrow, get the gas. Get the dude with the spear. This is, maybe not going great. The server ping is definitely affecting my arrow shots, because we're definitely going to blame it on that. I couldn't possibly just be a bad shot. That's ridiculous. I mean, the golem's above half. Seriously, though, how'd he get down there? How do I get down there? Oh, you know what? Because there were less people, it was actually easier. All right, having 6 people is actually just, like, not good. All right, let's go back to the village. Let's get another upgrade. And then, you know, we've done a lot of this saving the village right now. Let's go do something else. Do we go back to the mines, maybe? Well, let's check our quest. One more mob, and we get that. Okay, wow. So we do have to do the carts, of course, but the carts, you don't really need any special upgrades for that. It's just pretty easy. I could upgrade the sword if I wanted to. That would definitely help with that. Yeah, tell you what, let's upgrade our sword, and we'll go do the carts in the wilderness. Oh, that's some new music. Maybe the wilderness music will actually be like crazy good. Where's my cinematic intro, guys? All right, it's playing the music like it's giving me one of the cinematic intros, but it just get. Oh no, never mind. Here we go. The little llamas on the Wandering Trader cart are so cute. I love them so much. See, a normal Wandering Trader llama is actually just kind of annoying in like the base game, but in here they're so cute. Where is the cart? Oh, look at you. Did not mean to do that. How do I get out of here? Oh, is the cart on the other side of the map? That would really suck if it was. Piglins have stolen a battle axe and hid it in the wilderness. Aw. So there's side quests out here. Oh, the spotlight? Oh, I see. Thank you for that tip. Well, you know, I wonder if this battle axe is going to be by one of those ruined portals then, where the pigs spawn. Oh, I see another person, so we're probably pretty close. It's so nice when you spawn, when the cart's like right there at spawn, because 5 stops is 1 perfect lap all the way around. It's so easy when that works out that way. Oh, I'm not sure I like this music. This is a little... Alright, kill you. Finish that quest. There we go. Alright. 2 of 6 done. Oh, I can't go up this way? Dang. I gotta go... Oh, no, I can. It's right here. I kind of want that emerald. There we go. That one was 200? Alright, yep. Here we are. Guys, you do realize you have to stand like really close to the cart to actually get to move, right? What is that skin? What the what? Yeah, we're gonna have to get some chicken. Did you see how this? Did you see how fast he was going? We gotta go get some lava chicken. God dang. Okay, well, 4 more stops to go. On the plus side, it's pretty easy to keep it above 40% health, so that shouldn't be a problem at all. Okay, dude, I got a bottle of water in my hand. Could you hold up a sec? Okay. Hold on, let me cap my water. There we go. Ah, so much nicer with an iron sword. Where'd he get the flail? Did you see that? Get the piggies. Well, now I kind of gotta inspect these areas for a possible battle axe. Nope. Nothing there. Ooh, evokers. Not great. Chicken jockey. That's right. I said it. Uh-oh. Here we go. Come on. I wish you could, like, sit on the cart or the llamas or something. It would be so much more practical. You know, this game mode reminds me of, I want to say it's Overwatch. One of my friends loves Overwatch so much. They always want me to play it. I was never big on it, so I'd play it occasionally, but, like, I really didn't care for it that much. But this reminds me a lot of that. Oh, no, 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 we're not dealing with Vexes. I don't think this dude understands. Like, the chicken does not help in this situation. You have to stay next to the cart. The rocket chicken does not help. Yeah, I played a bit Marvel Rivals. Definitely thought it was much better than the Overwatch, in my opinion. Again, it wasn't necessarily like my kind of game. I'm more, you know, Minecraft, and then I play War Thunder quite a bit. I like that, but I gotta say the Marvel Rivals was so much more enjoyable to me compared to the Overwatch. Thought it was definitely better. See, they got the battle axe. They say the way they word it, I'm assuming it's in this dark oak biome somewhere. And I would also assume it's right by a piglin portal, so what in the world? So I'm assuming if we look near some of these portals, we'll find it. Maybe it's like hidden behind a tree or something. I don't expect it to be out in the open because I didn't find it last night on my main account, so it's definitely hidden a bit. But what did that say? Bucket Cutches. Oh, is that what the flail thing that dude had was? So you find both these weapons out here. How could... Oh, that's an emerald. There's another emerald. I don't want to get too far away from this cart, though. Otherwise, I won't get the, you know, check mark on my quest when it gets to the stop. Alright, more piglins. It's got to be somewhere nearby, right? Oh, there's something. What's that? What's that? What's that? How do I get up? Oh, are those just flowers? Are they really just flowers? I think they're just flowers. Also, I don't see an easy way to get up there. Yeah, they're just the white flowers. Okay. Well, we got another check mark here on our thing. There we go. Something in the mine by chance? No? Okay. Let's be real here. It doesn't matter that much. We're just here for the cape. But, you know, it'd be cool to find one of these weapons. Especially that battle axe. That reminds me a lot of the whirlwind from Minecraft Dungeons, and I absolutely loved that thing. That battle axe was awesome. So what's that make? 3? We got 2 more to go? Yep. Also, so we should have completed... Yep, we completed that quest. I assume the notification just went off. I just somehow missed it then. Don't know how I wouldn't have noticed it. They're usually pretty loud, but apparently I just didn't notice it. No, 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 no. Get away from the cart. Leave Mr. Wandy T alone. Speaking of which, where is Wandy T? We got the llamas in the chest in the cart, but Mr. Wandy T himself is nowhere to be seen. Is he like on vacation and we're covering for him? Because that's kind of unacceptable, Mr. Wandy T. You gotta offer me better deals if you expect me to do your job for you. I'm gonna need a little bit more than a sapling. Give me that. Alright, only 2 more stops to make. Honestly, the trader cart, it's kind of fun for the first stop, even the second stop maybe, but it then gets very old very quick. But we're almost done with it, thankfully. This is the only quest we really got to do here. You just got to do 5 stops, so we might as well just get this completely finished right now, and then we can go do the other 2 game modes, because they're definitely more fun. Like I mentioned earlier, this one had so much potential, but I really think it didn't turn out that great. But this easily could have been such a better game mode. On the plus side, at least the quests to get the cape are straightforward. It just tells you what to do. Remember the I think that was the Eye Blossom cape. It wasn't the easiest thing to do. Or no, it was the one with the cave paintings. What was that? Was that the 15-year anniversary one? Those were not all that straightforward. Sometimes they were definitely a bit of a head scratcher. So at least these are straightforward. It just tells you what to do. I really appreciate that. Hopefully Mojang is learning from the last ridiculous things. Alright, 1 more stop to make. Come on, llama. How close do I gotta be to this thing? Like 2 blocks? Oh, hi. Was not paying any attention to this. Oh no, we're not dealing with Vexes. Get over here. It does rack up the emeralds, that's for sure. I've already gotten almost 4,000 emeralds from this game mode alone. It's absurd how much you get from this. So we're definitely going to be able to get some bow upgrades, and then we can get the pick upgrade, because we're definitely going to have to get some diamonds for that final quest. And yeah, it should go pretty quick. I didn't even see an evoker. Where'd all these Vexes just come from? You know, one of the weapons I'm willing to bet is somehow on one of these peaks. I'm just not entirely sure how you would get up there. Alright, the next stop has got to be pretty close. If I'm not... Oh, yeah, it is. This is the last fight. And then we're done. Oh no, I'm actually about to die. We're gonna step back. Are you serious? You dang Vexes. Get over here. Vexes are so annoying, really? Alright, here we go. Get the payday. Come on, keep going. A little bit farther. And there we go. And we got the quest completed. Let's head back to the village and get some upgrades. Yeah, I hate the Vexes. They're so annoying. All right, here we go. What's up, Jack Black? Say the line. No, how do you say the line?
There are dark forces who want to destroy this world.
That's not the line I wanted him to say, but okay. All right, we need a pick upgrade for sure. And then let's just spend the rest of it on bow and arrow. All right, so we should definitely be set to finish the rest of this. Which one do I want to do first? We have to get 3 more games with 2 iron golems or 60 diamonds. Tell you what, we just were running around the forest. I think let's go get some diamonds because that sounds kind of enjoyable to me rather than shooting more ghast. I really don't want to shoot more ghast right now. All right, here we go. Oh, hi. Look at him go. Huh. All right, down to level 2, and we'll get some diamonds. Also, last time when I was in here, I found this magical diamond spot, so hopefully I can find my way back to it because there were like 3 stacks of diamonds just sitting there. So hopefully I can find it and no one follows me there. That'd be fantastic. I know it was down here. I don't exactly remember where I turned or if I turned or what, but okay, well, it's not that way. It's definitely not this way. Okay. This is going great so far. This seems maybe a little familiar. Oh yeah, this is it. It's this way. Now from here, I think I go this way. And then out here, and we should be very close. Yes, very close. I believe it's this way. It's down here. No, I think you gotta go up a little bit before you go down, actually. It was right in this area. This looks very familiar to me. I just gotta figure out exactly where it was. I remember looking out over that cave, but I don't remember exactly how I got up there. There was like this way I went around everything, so I didn't have to climb that giant windy path I saw. I just gotta find the exact hole I walked through to get there. Also, these mine vibes go hard, that's for sure. Some very nice background music. Good choice, Mojang. I think that guy is up there. I think that name tag right there, that is the diamond mine right there. That's where I found the crazy amount of diamonds. But I don't remember going this way. No, that's definitely it. That's 100% it. There's like 3 stacks of diamonds just sitting up here. Yeah, this is it. All of these veins were diamonds. This dude's taken like half of them, but you know, we only need 60. So let's just real quickly grab 60 diamonds. Hopefully before this dude takes the rest of them. Or before I die, because that's starting to get... No, stop taking the... You already have the cape, bro. You already got the cape. Get out of here. Are you... Seriously? Alright, well, we can just come back. If we leave and then come back, it should reset everything. Hopefully. That is the perfect spot to get all the diamonds, and this dude has ruined... Absolutely ruined it. Well, you know, I never went this way. So maybe there's... Is that a geode? Watch out for the great hog. What? What hog? Yeah, there's 2 geodes. It's like a double geode. Okay. Oh, I think I found the great hog. I think I found the great hog. Okay. No, get him. He's the one who stole all my diamonds, all right? Make it right. Go get him. Leave me alone. No, he's following me. This guy is trying to take more of my diamonds. No, turn around and fight the hog. Leave me to get the diamonds, please. I need 13 more. Alright, 9 to go. We're very close. Did he just shoot at me? Does he want me to fight it? No, thank you. Maybe he's the great hog. You know, that's a very funny joke. Hogging all these diamonds. Jeez. We need 5 more. I see 4. I did not like that sound. Is there another hog? Oh, I found the even bigger diamond jackpot. And this guy's right behind me, isn't he? Yep, what a shocker. What a surprise. He followed me here. Alright, I don't remember exactly how many points you get for these diamonds, but I know it is... Uh-oh. I know you get a lot. So I think let's take all of these, and we might be able to get up to power 5? Maybe? Oh, wait, he's throwing me diamonds. Thank you! Is that all you gotta do? You just don't wear the... Okay. Thank you very much. You know what? I take back every mean thing I said about you now. I'm very sorry. Okay. If I die, this is gonna really be embarrassing. Because I'll lose all these diamonds. Alright, so we got 3 stacks. We should be able to get at least 4 out of this, I would think. Well, you know, at least the dude is leaving, so, like, not gonna steal any more diamonds, but at the same time, he did give me a lot. Okay. Enough is enough. Stop with the skeletons. I did not like that sound. That was an Enderman. I still got the leather armor on. That Enderman will destroy me. Okay, so we've completely cleared this out. Apparently, I'm the great hog now. So let's get out of here with our 4 stacks of diamonds. It will be 4 stacks by the time we leave, trust me. More shiny blues. Oh wait, it's respawned. Look at they all respawned. I mined this on my way in there. Oh. Okay. It might be a little while before we actually get out of this mine then, because there's no way I'm leaving behind a shiny blue. If I see it, it's going in my pocket, and by the sounds of it, I'm about to see a lot more. Alright, yeah, we're gonna be here for another minute. This is gonna be a little minute. This is gonna be a little bit. Alright, I don't like this. The creepy Indiana Jones music has come back. I'm getting the feeling that a great hog is about to spawn behind me. Just waiting for it. The hog is gonna appear within the next like minute or so. I'm calling it. It's gonna spawn right on me, and it's gonna kill me, and it's gonna take all my diamonds. Oh, see, here we go. This is what I was trying to show earlier. You see, this is more diamonds than that other spot had even. So I mean, if you haven't gotten the challenge done yet, just get your booty up here. You will be done in like 5 minutes. And that's if you're on mobile. If you're on literally anything else, it'll be about 90 seconds and you'll have the challenge completed. At what point do I just stop mining the diamonds? I really don't know how many points they... Stop it. I don't know how many points exactly they get, and I really want to try and max out the bow and arrow. I want to try and one-shot a ghast. I think that would be fantastic. So we're just going to mine as many as we can get. But once we finish off this area, we're definitely getting out of here. There's no need to go all the way back to the other spot. We got enough to complete our challenge, and oh no, do not push me off that edge. That would be a very sad way to die. Stop, dude, please. At a certain point, enough is enough, alright? Okay, that should be all the diamonds, and this is the way I was talking about. This is the way I came up here previously. Oh, so this is the spot I came up. I just couldn't find it. Oh, because I was looking like here, so it just, I didn't even see it out of the corner of my vision. That's why. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I knew it was there. And you're very right. Greed does kill. However, I am very greedy, so we're just gonna keep grabbing these. I'm not gonna try and hide it. I'm very greedy. But those are some very wise words, so you know what? It's time we go. Yeah, see, that creeper would have killed me if I went for those diamonds because, you know, greedy. So let's get out of here. I think enough is enough. Let's stop pushing it. Oh, now I gotta find the exit. Was it back this way? I thought it was like right there, but I don't see it. So now I'm very concerned. That's a dead end if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, I do remember you, Eshwar. Welcome back. Yeah, this is gonna be where I die. No thank you, let's get out of there. So clearly, the exit is not back here, which means I have no idea where I'm at. Which ain't great. It's gotta be over here somewhere. I went up that like windy bit, so I just gotta get back to the windy bit. Yeah, because this is not... It's over there. I'm on the wrong side. That makes a lot more sense. So my statement earlier about how it must have just been out the peripheral vision, that would be wrong. I was on the completely wrong side of the cave. That's why I couldn't find that entrance. It's all making more sense. There we go. See, Okay, I knew roughly where it should be. I was just on the wrong side of the lava lake. Also, I don't think I can fast travel out of here, right? It'll delete the diamonds. I gotta walk all the way back to actually get the points. But we should be really close. Oh, I think this is it right here. This should be the big opening, and then... Yep, the lift is right up there. Okay. So just shy of 6 stacks of diamonds. We have 257 emeralds. I'm really excited to see just how many we get. Oh. I saw the 7,000 and I thought that was the emeralds for a second. No, 5,000 emeralds, which is pretty good. That should be enough to get us 2 more levels on the bow and arrow, so... Maxed out bow and arrow by chance? I think it's gonna be really close. We're definitely gonna get power 4. Power 5... we might just barely be able to get it. It'll be close. Okay. What in the hold up? Did you see that? No. We can't gloss past that. I can't have my custom skin because it could possibly be inappropriate and you don't want to risk it, but this dude can be just a floating gas head. What? No, that really? That they won't let me use my custom skin because who knows why, but that dude can be just a walking head. And I don't have enough emeralds. What do I need for an enchant? Wait, the enchant... No. I enchanted it. I was supposed to... Oh wait, I can't upgrade it anymore. It's maxed out. Well, would you look at that? We did max it out. Not in the way I thought I was going to. I messed that up. I was hoping for power 5, but apparently that's not available anyway. So, I guess we are maxed out, essentially.
Creativity in this world is key to survival.
All we gotta do is 3 more games out there at the outer walls, and we're done. And yeah, I do believe that's from Legacy Console. Or at least that, like, Legacy skin pack. I believe I have that skin pack, and I'm pretty sure I've seen that before. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, that was on the Wii U stuff too. I seem to remember playing like those battle mini games on the Wii U, and I was just a gas head. So I believe it's from console type stuff. What are you guys doing? Look at this mess. There are 3 of you standing at the gate. Really? Something tells me we're not going to get this quest done very quick. Just a hunch. Just a hunch. I count 7... Really? There's 4 of them standing at the gate. You're telling me not one of you could hit an arrow shot? Ugh. So yeah, now we have a maxed out bow, but I don't think it's gonna matter very much, is it? Let's just go to the corner and try to protect the iron golem over here, and hopefully the 6 people standing at the front gate will be able to protect literally anything. I really hope they'll do something. I'm sorry, bud. I showed up a little late, but you'll be okay. Hey, I can 2-shot a ghast now, so that's nice. I can almost 1-shot anything, so I should have a really good chance at keeping this guy alive. I just gotta hope that they keep someone alive as well. It shouldn't be that difficult, but I'm sure they'll find a way to mess it up. Alright, seriously, the Hoglins and Netherite armor though, they look so cool. Mojang, please give us Netherite horse armor, and then on top of it, We can now ride gas. I would love if we could somehow tame a hoglin and then craft nice armor for it. That would be really cool. Oh no, if we could tame a zoglin, that would be awesome. Riding into battle on our zoglins. Ooh. Now that would be awesome. That would be so incredibly cool. Yeah, see this dude over here, he's chilling. Not a single pig has got anywhere near him. The only issue is a ghast gets a shot when it spawns in, but that shouldn't be too bad. Assuming like 6 more ghasts don't spawn, this guy should be fine. Did they save anybody? I can't tell. I gotta put down the water bottle so I can actually get a hand on the keyboard. Okay. I don't think a single golem is alive over there. No, there isn't. Guys, there's 7 of you. Really? Where is the last pig? What's going on? Should be ending any minute now. Or not. 22%. That is awful, guys. We can do so much better than 22%. And I did not get a check on that, did I? Nope. No, I did not. Alright. You know, maybe I can save 2 golems single-handedly? Save both of these guys? I know I tried it earlier and it didn't go well, but I do have a much better bow and arrow now. Maybe I can pull it off, because something tells me these guys aren't. Just a hunch. Don't think they're gonna do it. Why is nothing spawning? Why are they so laggy? Is this me or is it the server? See, I'm running around fine, so I'm a little... The arrow is frozen midair. Yeah, something's not right. Alright, let's go back to the... I can't open my map. It may have just come back, but if it... Oh. Yeah, so I think it came back and it just opened my map like 18 times. No, still nothing spawning. Alright, the map is broken again. Let's see if we can't get back to the village. I may just have to leave the server, but hopefully No need, it just crashed, apparently. Okay, that works too, you know? You see, normally, this should only take about an hour. But when the server decides to have a stroke, you know, it could take a bit longer. Let's try this again. Yeah, that server just crashed. So, I was going to do exactly that. I was going to go back to the village to get a new server, but no need. It just, you know, hold up. This is how you get out there. This is how you get out there. Hold up. No! What? Really? I think you have to wait until in between, like, attacks to get out there. So we'll try again towards the end of this attack. The golem's already dead there. I think this is like the end of this attack session, so let's head down to the gate. So hopefully I can get out there when it ends. Because nothing's really spawning, so either this server is also broken or this is just the end. So I'm assuming it's the end, because towards the end, you know, nothing spawns. And the people are running around just fine. My map is opening, so the server's working. It's just winding down. I really hope that's the case. If it broke again, I'm gonna be so mad. I don't see any pigs, game. Are we done yet or what? All I'm gonna say is this is very promising. I count 3 iron golems at least. So hopefully we should be able to get this decently quick with this group of people. It just keeps shooting fireballs, but it's not spawning any pigs. Is it gonna end or what? Anytime now. Well, I can say with confidence, I need the lava chicken to get on the... Okay, we'll head back to the main village in a sec, but I really feel this is about to end, and I really want the tick on my quest, because there's enough iron golems here, so it should end, right? They got some barrier blocks. I can't even third person see the field. This should end really soon. Come on. What's going on here? Tell you what, I'm gonna give it 30 more seconds, and if it doesn't end, we're just gonna go back to the village. So 30 seconds starting now. We're just gonna sit here for 30 seconds, gonna sip some water. Watermelon flavored. Lovely. Hopefully I won't die to a fireball. 10 more seconds. Anytime. 2 more seconds. Okay, so it's just not gonna end. I think this server is also broken. Is this thing working? I don't think so. I do not think it's working, buddy. He had the exact same idea. This is gonna be really sad if that minigame is just like completely broken now. Because we're so close. Lava chicken. I assume it's just the big chicken. Yep, that looks like it. You know, the whole event might be having an issue. All the villagers just like appeared 20 seconds late. Lava chicken. Whoa! It looks like I just ate some chili. All right, let's try this again. Now we have our lava chicken. We can get on the field. Hopefully, we'll get a working server this time. All right. So, there's my chicken. No. Do I need it to like jump through the barrier? No, so I'm not entirely sure how to get out there, but the server looks to be working. However, I joined a little too late on this one. Oh wait, no, we have a chance. We got a chance. There's still 2 golems. Oh, okay. Chicken. Go, 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 go. I have no idea how to open this. I got no idea what I'm doing. All I know for sure is I gotta save this golem, so. Did my one arrow just kill 2 pigs, or did one of them shoot at the same time? I'm assuming both of us shot, but I like the idea that I'm so good I hit 2 targets with 1 arrow, so we're gonna go with that. Because that just makes me sound cooler. Okay, so that's end game. I should get the 2 iron golem point. And now, can I get out on the field? I don't understand. What am I missing? Do I have to... I'm so confused. Alright, let's just save this golem here. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's going on then. All I know for sure is we got 2 more games and we get the cape. So let's just do our job, save this golem, and hope that our teammates will do their job. Dude, shoot. What are you doing? Shoot. Why are you running towards me? You're supposed to be saving that golem. Why aren't you saving the golem? Don't worry, I'll do it. Just stand there. Eat your chicken. I'll do everything. Oh no, I left my golem unattended. Uh-oh. I'm about to get fireballed. Yep. Come on, aim. Please work. Hold up. Is that not the guy that was just up here? How'd he get down there? Snipe. Snipe. Here we go. Snipe. Nope. Snipe. There we go. Oh. Oh, he'll live. He lived. We gotta primary this guy. No, don't shoot him. Please don't shoot him. Oh, so close. All right. Wait, did 2 survive? Yeah. 2 survived, so we need 1 more good game. 1 spot on the wall by the gate is the only way to field. By the gate. So like over here, maybe one of these guys will fall in there. So lava chicken. Oh, so this is a glitch then. You're not actually supposed to be able to get down here. Is the assumption I'm getting. Well, I don't think it's this side, so let's try the other side. I assume it's right... Yeah, it's right here. Oh, this has got to be it right here. Oh, oh, oh. It's definitely this spot right here. Yeah, I know I'm 100% just like ignoring the golem, but this has got to be it. The cursor has... Okay, it's time to lock in. Save him, save him, save him. Get the gas. Everyone's trying to do the chicken thing, so no one's actually saving the golems. I do see 2. We could just like end it right here. It's not that important that I get on the field. Certainly not important. What's important is I get the cape. Diamond? Oh, it's that side then. Well, he doesn't seem to be succeeding at it, so I don't know. Come on, get the gas. Get the gas. Definitely the bigger threat. Is this guy? Oh, he's not doing too hot. Got 2 more over here. Oh, this guy's getting really low. Little dicey. I think that... There we go. And that should complete the other quest too. And there we go. We have our cape. Okay. Let's just check our dressing room here. No, I probably got to restart. That's what I had to do last night. So that is nice. We got the cape here. So that's what I'm saying. Over here. I assume I got to align my cursor just right or something. Like this. Oh, oh, oh. Come on, come on. I can feel it. It wants to give it to me. Just let me down there. No, it's just not gonna work. Okay. Okay. That's cool, you know? Well, we're definitely not fighting this stuff again. We got everything we need. Don't get me wrong, the event's cool, but don't really want to spend more time here than I have to if you're picking up what I'm putting down. All right. Well, let's see. Do we have it yet? There it is.
World is key to survival.
And we have it. The Yearn cape. Whoop whoop is white.
Steve.
Sup, Steve? That's the line I wanted him to say earlier, but he wouldn't say. All right. Well, all right, you're giving me more tips. I was gonna probably log off, but you give me more tips. I really got to try this now, don't I? We're getting on that battlefield. That's the ultimate goal, all right? I know there's quests for the cape, but like the ultimate goal of the server is just to get on that battlefield, obviously. All right, that right there looks so tempting. Can I just... Nah, it was just a rendering issue. Of course. Okay. All right, let's try it. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, come on, we're so close. I'm so close. If I can get another fireball to hit me while I'm like in this glitched state, maybe it'll just launch me over the edge. Oh, I'm getting farther than I ever have. I'm so... All right, here we go. Here we go. No, it didn't do it. I'm like halfway through the barrier block. I'm so close. Oh, 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 oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That was a close one. No. I'm so close. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Big one. Yep, 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 yep. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, you know what? We're not gonna deal with this anymore. So tell you what, it's only been 90 minutes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a 90-second break, and then I'm gonna show you this absolutely epic redstone contraption I've made because I really gotta show somebody. So, yeah, let's go. Time out. All right, hold up. I messed it up. There we go. All right, so here we are. We're in my Java account. This is where my hardcore world and everything is. What we're taking a look at right here, though, is this absolutely insane little sawmill that I've been working on. Okay, so this thing is absolutely incredible. So it might look like a bit of a mess, which it kind of is, but it's really cool. So let me explain. Here's how this thing works. So the idea is the floor would be like right here eye level with the buttons. And how this works is you come in here and you would hook all this up to a tree farm so the wood would automatically like flow into these systems. Speaking of which, when these lights are on, that would mean that you're out of wood. So let's go ahead and get some wood for the systems just to explain. So there we go. The light is off. So that means we have oak wood in the system. And then just to show when it's off, it makes a note block noise, which I'm very proud of because they're cool. And I chose like a lower tone, so it's kind of like a villager sound, which again, I'm very proud of. So you have that, and then using this control panel here, you can select what wood type you want to use. Speaking of which, this zoom key right here, I kept trying to hit this button in that server. So nice to be able to do this now. Also, this is my main account, and as you see, I do already have the cape. Just in case I didn't mention that earlier. So yeah, you have this control panel, and you can select what wood type you want. Now this part, the control panel was quite clearly just liberated from a mumbo jumbo video, but all this redstone I had to figure out on my own for the most part. So we only have oak wood in the system, so we're going to select oak wood, obviously. And then over here, we can select what we want to be made out of it. Now, I wanted to add signs and the 2 fences in here, fence gates and fence posts, but the issue with that is you need sticks. And that would mean I have to find a way to supply the system with sticks in addition to the wood and like balance it. And it seemed like a real big pain in the bottom. So I just added the option to craft sticks so that you can make the signs and fences yourself. Thought it would be easier, which it definitely is. Okay. So just for instance, right now, we're going to select normal logs. And this would be the output. So now that you have logs selected, you have what you're crafting, you have what your material is going to be. You come over to this panel where you then select how many logs. So you got 1 log and 2 log, because let's say you're crafting a door, you need 2 logs to craft 1 set. But if you're crafting like slabs, you only need 1 log to craft 1 set. So I thought you should have the option to craft 1 of whatever set you're making. And then we did just like basic Minecraft numbers. So we got 16, 32, and 64. So, you know, basic, nothing really technical there. I'm talking way too fast. I'm like out of breath. Woo, okay. So let's just select 1 log here for this demonstration. Now, something that really took me an incredibly long time to engineer about this was this circuit right here. So the issue was anytime you selected what number of items you wanted to be dispensed, the redstone block that was locking the hoppers back here, which is what's actually holding the wood, would deactivate. So 1 or 2 logs would accidentally slip out and go into the system, which was a big no-no. You're wasting material. And considering how much bone meal and stuff you need to get this resources, it would be a big waste. I mean, it might only be 2 logs, but if you're switching enough, that's a really big waste. And I didn't want that waste. It was unacceptable. Ugh. Really out of breath. Give me a sec. It was really unacceptable to me. So what I had to do was engineer a system that kept it permanently locked. So here we are. I managed to figure it out. This took me actually like 2 days to fully engineer, but this is the timer that locks the system. So you can't, well, it doesn't lock it, but it advises you not to activate the system again until it's done, because otherwise you could break it. Not guaranteed to, but you very well could break it. So It doesn't lock it because that would have been a big pain in the butt to do. So it just strongly advises you not to click the button again. And this is going in a single player world, so shouldn't be a problem that someone clicks the button again. The only way that would happen is if I click the button again, at which point I kind of deserve it. You know, I engineered the system. I know what's going on. If I hit it again, that's just smack on the head. Why would you do that? So what this circuit does is this keeps it completely locked all the time until you hit this button to activate the system. When you hit this button, it goes down here, activating this clock so that it knows it's telling you not to start the system until this clock ends. But at the same time, it's instantly taking the signal down here and depowering this lock. So now the lock signal is coming from whatever redstone block you selected over here. So we selected the one log system. That is this system over here. And so that means that this redstone block is the one that's going to be locking it. And the other four, because they're not selected, they are taken away from the line. Okay, I'm really out of breath, so let's just hit the button. So you hit the button, it does the quick little thing over there. On the 1 and 2 log system, it's not the easiest to see it because it happens so quick. It's like instantly, but you'll be able to visualize it better when I hit the other buttons. And that 1 log is now going to go through the system. And by now, it should probably already be... Oh, yeah, it already came out. It's right there. So 1 log. Now, in the instance of logs, this is not a problem. But let's say I selected 2 logs and I was crafting... Let's do trapdoors. And I now hit go. First of all, before I cover that... Wait, I heard a boom. We're out of wood? You see, that's why we have that notification there. Now, I do have a backlog. Unfortunately, I couldn't move this down a block to read this hopper without having to adjust the whole system. And this was the last thing I tried engineering, so you must believe I was not about to move the entire system. That was just not going to happen. So I did it this way, which maybe isn't the best, but it is what it is. So there we go. We got material in there again. So whenever I click this button, as you may have noticed, it will stay on until the system ends. And when it ends, it's playing this little jingle, which I'm so proud of. It's so cute. I never ever add little jingles to my redstone contraptions, but like, it's incredible. And I know I'm going on and on about this, but like in the hardcore video, which is probably like 2 weeks away from being released, I'm probably not going to go as crazy in depth like I am right now because it'll be like a 50-minute video. So it'll probably be much briefer. So it brings me much joy to ramble on and on and on about this right now. You hear that? You hear the jingle? Ah. Anyway, because we're crafting trapdoors, when you do 2 logs, you're going to have leftovers. Now, because I did it twice, we're going to have more leftovers than we would usually, but we have these leftovers. And now let's say we were to switch wood types to like warped or something and run it again. It's not going to craft the trapdoors because there's already oak in there. So I had to find a way to wipe the system. Now I was trying to do this automatically, but believe it or not, that was incredibly difficult to engineer. And I couldn't find a very easy way to do it. So I just decided to add a system wipe button, which might not be the best way of doing it. But again, it's going in a single player world. So hopefully this shouldn't end up being a problem. So you just hit this button. It unlocks hoppers below the crafters. Any leftovers will get burned. And when it's done, it again plays that jingle. I love the jingle. I gotta hear it again. I love it so much. 4 days of redstone engineering, but this thing it's a masterpiece. No, it's really not. I bet you if you gave this to any, redstone person, they'd make it so much better. But for me, this is actually insane. It's much larger than I was hoping it would be, but I think it's worth it. It's pretty nice. Woo. Okay. Also, I just want to show off, I did actually get 16, 32, and 64 log systems, so I'm just going to hit these buttons 3 times to show that off because, again, I think it's really cool. And then we'll stop talking about this because it's you know, it's not that interesting, I guess, but to me, it's really cool. It's pretty cool. Now, of course, like I did mention earlier, there would be a floor right here. So these items aren't actually going to go that far. They're only going that far in testing because I didn't install a floor. But as you can see here, 16 logs. So that's really cool. And then we'll do 32. Yeah, see, I built a system like this in Bedrock, I think in December. I did it for, it was a much simpler system, and it was hooked up to a ocean monument, so a guardian farm. So what it would do is it would just automatically craft the prismarine types, and then it would automatically cook fish. And all I had to do was click a button, and it would have dispense 64 items. So this is a lot more complicated. However, with it being in Java, I actually found it a lot easier to make. The Bedrock system, there's 32 oak logs from the 32. The Bedrock system, though it was technically simpler in essence, because it was Bedrock and it's, you know, why am I in, huh? Okay. Because it was Bedrock and, you know, it's not reliable, trying to make a 64 item dispenser was so difficult. I spent 2 to 3 days alone just working on that dispenser, which is what I spent making this entire system right here. So, yeah, Bedrock, pain in the butt, that's for sure. But here, this is my first. Why is it doing this again? This was my first ever big Java redstone project, so I had never worked with stuff like pistons spitting out their blocks before, or quasi-connectivity, which I'm not using in this build, but quasi-connectivity ended up being a big pain. I had some systems that were just like a couple blocks closer than they are right now, and because they were a block closer, I think it was this system, because it was a block closer, quasi-connectivity was keeping my piston activated, so it wasn't unlocking the system afterwards, and it was really making me mad, because it just kept messing me up for absolutely no reason, because I didn't understand quasi-connectivity, so I didn't know why that was happening. But I found a workaround, and it all seems to work, and I'm very proud and very out of breath. Woo. Alright, this is the final button, 64. Both to show you that it works, and hopefully prove to myself that it didn't break overnight. Whew. We're so close. And 64 logs. So it does all work. It's very nice. I am going to have to memorize like how many of a certain thing you'll get. I have already memorized that a stack of logs will make a stack and 20 trapdoors. And then half a stack made, I believe it was 42. So just some good things to keep memorized. But yeah, I'm so proud of this. I'm sure you guys are sick of looking at it already though. So we're just gonna click off of that. Let's see here. What time is it? I got a little bit longer. What do I want to show off? Do I want to show anything off here? Want to just go take a look around the hardcore world? Let's go do that. Oh, it's raining. Good fun. Okay, so this is the sawmill project, which is the video I'm currently working on. Speaking of which, today was... Why am I laggy? Why am I lagging? I think it was just because the world was loading in. I play on the maximum render distance because usually I can get away with it with minimal lag. So I think that was just the issue because I just opened it up. Give it like 20 seconds. There we go. Somewhat respectable. Okay, hold up. Let it refresh the world. My frames should hopefully come back. Yeah, there we go. 60 frames. I should be getting about 60 frames, so. You know what the issue is? It's because I'm streaming. That's the issue. I kind of forget streaming takes processing power, so, you know, not quite able to run it with the shaders. But, can the rain go away, please? Anyway, this is the sawmill area that I'm working on. So this video, not done yet. Nobody's seen this yet. You're the very first to actually see this project. But we're about halfway there in terms of the actual buildings. And then I do have to do the landscaping around the area and another little dock, which for anybody who is aware of what I was doing with this area recently, if I got to build another dock, that means the video might be delayed another 3 weeks, but you know, hopefully not. Me and docks don't really go very well. They somehow manage to take like 4 to 5 days longer than they really should for no apparent reason other than I don't really want to build a dock. So hopefully procrastination doesn't end up pushing this very farther back than it needs to go. Ugh, I'm still kind of out of breath. Anyway, so these are the first of the 3 buildings. So this one over here is just like a little... It's supposed to be like a house for the lumberjacks. So they would live in this little section here. And then this is supposed to be like there'd be a wall here. And what you would do is you'd come around and this would be like the workshop where they're making some furniture stuff. Now, we have the mangrove tree farm down there, so no furniture is being made here. Instead, it's harboring an explosive device. But... you know, this one over here, it's a bit different style compared to the first one, but this is just like another house, heavily inspired by my starter house, which I might go over there and show you guys. Depends on how long it takes me to get through this. Also, now that I'm looking at this, I definitely need 2 dark oak slabs, which I don't think I have over here. Alright, I'll have to get those later because that's unacceptable, but I'll get those later. But this house, it's a different design, but I really like how it turned out. Inside here, there's no interior yet. It is just going to be another living space. But again, this one houses our normal tree farm. So this will be like oak, spruce, acacia, cherry, birch, jungle. All the normal wood types would be farmed at this one. It's a very similar design. The guy that designed this tree farm also designed that one and then the nether tree farm. It's called a universal tree farm, so you're supposed to be able to farm all the wood types in one. But in order to actually farm the other wood types, you have to replace some blocks, and I thought that sounds like a pain in the butt. So instead, let's just build 3 tree farms, because that totally sounds easier. Totally. Anyway, that's those 2. And then up here, while this is not my favorite building, I think this one definitely looks cooler. This one has a feature on it that I absolutely love. So this one is supposed to be where they actually take the logs in, they feed them through here, and they get cut up. These are supposed to be like a saw blade. So they get cut up, and then the logs would go down this little aqueduct here. Oh, I can finally get rid of the rain. Let's do it. There we go. The rain is gone. Finally. So they'll go down that aqueduct, and then the logs will end up on this little thing here, which will roll them into the ocean. And I set up this little scene here, so they're just getting launched into the ocean. Or this is a river, actually, not an ocean. But I think it's really cute and really funny. And when I come back through here and add the armor stand people for the finer details, 100% gonna have someone just like hanging off this log, being flung through the air. That would be so funny, I think. And then the idea with this is a boat coming through could just toss some chains out in the ocean, grab the log, pull it next to the ship or pull it up onto the ship, and then they can sail down this river to the ocean, where this boat already is, and they could bring it to the dock in the main village there. or go to who knows where else they would go in this world. So everything's kind of going to be brought together, essentially, eventually. Not immediately, of course. There's still a lot more work to do, but the overall goal is that all these builds will be brought together somehow. Of course, I would love to attach this camp with a path to the whole main area here, but probably not going to do that for a while because, first of all, I want to replace this entire forest with a custom oak forest. Also, I want to completely redo like this entire mountain here and all the mountains over here, and then this valley I want to turn into a, well, you guessed it, mountain. So a lot of work's got to happen before I do that, but I think it's looking really good. I'm very proud of it so far. And then that sawmill that I just showed you is supposed to go in the center right here. It's going to be in the warehouse where they actually store all the logs and the furniture and the lumber. However, like I said, it turned out to be much larger than I actually intended, and I can show you how that lines up actually if I load the schematic. I don't know where it went. There it is. Yeah, it's much, much larger than I intended. And when I was looking at this myself earlier, actually, I thought that it looked a bit better rotated. So I could rotate it kind of like this. But even then, like, that's a really, really large area. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do this yet. So if you want to find out, maybe you hit that subscribe button. Shameless plug. It's a little probably annoying for you guys, but I gotta plug it somewhere. I do think I should do more live streams, so I'll probably work on this stuff like in streams a bit more often. And then you guys can actually give me advice as I do it, because I don't entirely know how I'm going to solve that issue yet. And would you look at that? I already spent 15 minutes on this. Aren't you guys so glad you clicked on this and we did something completely different than what I intended to do originally? All right, before we go, I'm going to show off my fishing village, because even though it's not complete, like 100% yet, it's like 80% there, and it looks really cool, and I really want to show it off to chat. And then I can plug the video I did about it, because obviously I gotta plug the video, because, you know, that just makes sense. No, but seriously, I got maybe 15, 20 more minutes. Let's go take a look at that village, because it's really cool, and I have no idea what else to do. And I don't really want to end the stream quite yet. Plus, there's still 3 of you here, meaning clearly you guys are enjoying this. So there it is, the starter house up there. In here, I just got some little villagers where I was upgrading some gear. Nothing too important right there. The big thing is this village and then the starter house. So I'm just going to do a full tour, because there's not that much to cover here. I haven't done too much of the fine detailing and storytelling for the village yet. So, I mean, really, there's like 8 minutes of storytelling right here. And then it'll probably be time to end the stream. So, perfect. Also, all these giant holes, I need dirt. I was using mud for the floor in the village. It's all mud. So I had to get dirt to make mud, of course. And, well, I kind of figured I'm going to cover this whole area up. I want to make some massive cliffs on this side right here. Huge cliffs, maybe 20 to 30 blocks tall. And I'll have some really cool animated waterfall coming down the side, maybe. So here is my starter house. It's a big old wheat field. Very original, I know. The house itself is pretty small, but I managed to cram a lot of cool details in here that I'm pretty proud of, like this broken down windmill. I thought that was a really cool touch. Also, I snuck in some of these kingdom banners here from my old hardcore world. I'm still like working out the story for the king, but I think they're a pretty nice touch. Also, right here, I ended up using berry bushes so mobs couldn't jump in my window because that was a problem. Reddit helped me with that. I definitely did not think of that on my own. Also, I got these like water tanks. They're of course just barrels, but the idea is they're water tanks. Water in the gutters would go down and into the tank. Very cool. Very rundown, broken of course. And then this dude right here, this is supposed to be Jill, and she's, you know, farming in her garden. There's no interior. I'm not going to show you that. It's an absolute mess, so don't ask, because you're not going to see it. It's atrocious. I can't find anything. Then I got this custom birch tree, which is my first ever custom birch tree. Maybe doesn't look the greatest. I've definitely seen better, but it's got 2 birds in it, so I don't care. It looks cool. And then finally, we got this custom oak tree, which is the first time I've ever used dripstone in a custom oak tree, and I am very pleased with how it turned out. And then I, of course, got this dude sitting here on the swing, which I'm very proud of because he looks very dope. All right, now we got to go down to the village, and I don't have an easy way to get horses down there, so we're just going to put you right there. And let's go show off this village. I have not been down here in a hot minute, actually. It's been about a week and Okay, hi. I would love a Triton, actually. He gave me everything but the Triton. I got a head, I got rotten flesh, I got copper, but I didn't get the Triton. Really? Every single possible drop but the Triton. Just my luck. Really, it's just my luck. Okay, so here we are at the village here. Forgot about that. So this is the dock, which, as you might notice, it's pretty small. It's not all that crazy impressive or anything, but believe it or not, this dock took me about a week. Because apparently, like I mentioned earlier, me and docks just don't go together very well. I don't understand why, but it just never happens as quickly as it should. Never does. Yeah, thank you. That was a pretty nice video, if I do say myself. It was the first one in this series, and I think it was the best one so far. Hopefully, this 4th one will be better. Maybe I can top it. But so far, I gotta say, that first one, probably my best. All right, so over here, we just got a bunch of markets. This big one with the kingdom banner on it, this is supposed to be like storage. So they're bringing down like packages or whatever. They're supposed to go to the castle, which I haven't fully decided where that's going to go yet. So let's not talk about that too much, but that's supposed to be like storage for that stuff. And then over here, we got some more trees, a bunch more of these storage tents. They're not storage tents, shopping tents for vendors to go in. And then here, this is supposed to be a little mini shop, but I don't have an interior in it yet because I ended up taking 2 weeks longer to make that video than I should have. So I was way behind schedule. And on top of it, I was like running low on resources. I barely finished the video actually, but it's a miracle I got this much done. It was definitely enough for me to be like, yeah, this video is done. I'm proud enough of it. But if I had it my way, I would have done a bit more of the finer details. Like for instance, over here on Main Street, this has like the finer details, like right here, this first third of Main Street. Actually, this is like half of Main Street. It had the finer details. It had people going up to the shop, vendors, the shops. It doesn't have an interior yet, but you get the idea across, right? And it's got the banners hanging across. It just looked really cool. It had that life, that atmosphere. And unfortunately, I did not have enough time to do that across the entire village. And I've chosen to not come back and do that yet because I spent a month working on this project and yeah, my head hurts from it. I need a break. And then over here was my mermaid statue. This is supposed to be like the goddess of the sea. So fishermen who come by, they'll come over to the fountain, they'll toss a coin in the fountain or something. They'll, ask for safe travels, they'll pray for good fortune or whatever, and then they'll go back to their ship and back to wherever they came from. Or maybe they're just going on a fishing trip, something like that, And then over here, we got the fish farms. So the mangrove represents the salmon. So this would be a salmon fish farm right here. You can come by, get your live salmon. The pink would be exotic, so I'd have some axolotls in here. The jungle would be cod. So you come by, you get your cod. And then finally, the warped would be your tropicals, which is why there's the most of them. There's so many tropical fish. Also, pufferfish would fall into this category. And I still have yet to light this up, I realize. Gonna have to do that eventually. Not today, though. You see, that's the issue. I keep saying not today, and that's why it never gets done. That's why me and Docs don't get along very well. I'll say not today, and then next thing you know, it's the following week and the doc still isn't done. I don't know why, but I just don't do docs very well. It's not something that works with me. But yeah, I absolutely love that statue. I think it's really cool. Getting that conduit took me so long. I almost didn't get the video done. Like, it nearly got postponed a whole nother week just because I was going on a trip. So if I didn't get it done that night, I wouldn't have been able to get the video out. And I needed the conduit to be able to say, I'm okay with finishing this video right here. So I was so used to Bedrock, getting conduits the way you do on Bedrock. It's a lot easier. It's much easier to get the Nautilus shell drop on Bedrock than it is Java. So when I found out it was a lot more rare over here, it was on Bedrock, it's 400% more common than it is on Java. It's an 8% chance. On Java, it's a 2% chance. So, I mean, it was, I had to set up an AFK fish farm, which again, for someone who plays Bedrock all the time, that's not a big deal. But on Java, they did pretty much everything in their power to make AFK fish farms not work right. So when I realized that, and I had 20 hours left till I had to finish the video or postpone it another week, I was very scared. Thankfully, I got lucky with the AFK fish farm. I did find a design by Ray's work, and it worked. It was a little buggy. It didn't work all the time. It would only work for like 20 to 25 minutes before it broke and stopped working, where you then had to reset the system and it would work for like another 20, 25 minutes. Kind of inconvenient, but it worked enough for me to get the shells, which I was very pleased with. All right, where are we at? Just over 2 hours. It's 10 p.m., at least by me. So I think that's going to be where we call this. Hit my lead. I'm going to start heading back towards that login camp, because that's where I got to be working right now. And we'll say our final bits. So yeah, there you go, everybody. We ended up getting our oh, I can't zoom in on it correctly. Oh well, we ended up getting our cape, which is the whole point of the stream. I did say that I wanted to stream more, and I didn't necessarily do that this week, but like I said, I had a trip. I took a trip earlier this week, so I didn't really have the time to stream. But I do think in the future I'm going to try and stream at least twice a week, maybe 3 times. So look out for those if you're interested. And yeah, I'm really, really happy I showed someone that automatic sawmill, because that was a really that was a real head scratcher. I'm not gonna lie, I felt like some mumbo jumbo type stuff making that. I felt so insane once that was finished. But yeah, that is gonna be it for tonight. I'm gonna go get ready to go to sleep, I think. So thank you all so much for dropping by, and I'll see ya next time.
Ooh.